Just checking in real quick. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. It's crazy hearing about it snowing up in the Northeast area, in the Midwest area right now in the middle of April. So my folks up there, you guys remind me why I will never live up there unless I'm getting like mortgage free, rent free, and tax free. And I'm only gonna live there for a year so I can save more money. That's the only way I'm living in the Midwest and the Northeast. Nothing personal, but that's just how I feel. I'm anti cold weather. That's the only thing I'm anti is cold weather. I'm cool with everything else but cold weather. Anyways, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Talking about a situation. This reminds me to always be thankful for what we have and where we're going in this life. And the main reason why I bring this up is for one specific reason. I just left the gym, and one of my elders that I have respect for. I won't say anything else. I don't want to reveal anyone's information or identity. But this gentleman asked me for $10, and I usually don't keep cash on me. It's 2021. I'm not a real cash guy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to go live later talking about kind of quoting Grant Cardone, cash is trash. Is it? Asking the questions, and go from there. But anyways, the gentleman asked me for that. I was just like, well, I don't have, and I had to remember, he's one of my elders, so he doesn't know about certain things. I was just like, I don't keep cash on me. I said, do you have Cash App or PayPal? Because I'll hook you up right now, because I'm like, you're my elder. I respect you. And, I know you working hard, to maintain and get by and whatnot. And he had this look on his face like, he's like, it's all good if you can't give it to me, man. It's like, I say, hey, man, I'll be right back, And he had that, it's kind of funny. He had that look like he ain't coming back. Because I had to physically leave the gym and actually, look for a place to get some cash, to put it like that. As far as the ATM or, you can, get a cash back when you buy something. So I went to the dollar store and just got cash back after I bought something. Because I was like, I could tell my man needed it. So I was like, here, man, take take $20. I'm not saying this to be braggadocious or nothing like that. You do good. You're doing good to do good. To do right by people. I'm not doing right to be like give myself a pat on the back and I'm all that and better than everybody nonsense. No, but it reminds me of why people need to start taking their finances as seriously as they do their entertainment. It reminds me why people need to take their finances as seriously as they do anything else that brings them specific joy, as serious as their consumption of products, consumption of buying things. And the main reason why is because, I'm getting older. We're all getting older. And, and I'm really speaking to the millennial generation and Gen Z too. If you ever see, because if you do not take your finances as serious as you take your entertainment, you could end up in your 50s and 60s not only having to work for the rest of your life, but being able to try to figure out what kind of jobs are even going to be around during that time frame. Really ask yourself the question, how many manual labor jobs are really going to be around in the next 40, 50 years? How many actual office jobs are even going to be around in the next 40, 50 years? There's a lot of robots and automation that's already happening right now. And I bring this up because I'm just like, it's nothing wrong with having a good time in life, and everybody falls on hard times. So I'm not, acting like I'm the superior being, like I've never felt on hard times and whatnot. We all do, and we're all human and whatnot. But we all do have an obligation and a responsibility to take this financial money game thing as serious as possible. Great example, when I was leaving the grocery store today, this one cashier guy, he's a lot more friendlier than the normal cashiers. So I could tell he's not from the DMV area. And he's actually he actually lived on the West Coast for a little bit. Then he actually lived in Wyoming for 7 years. And he was like, it was the best time of his life. And I was like, yeah, I said, Wyoming's like voted like the #1 most boring state in the United States of America. I said, I think they only have at least one Walmart or only 2 Walmarts in the whole state. So he just started laughing because he's like, yeah, you must have saw that video on YouTube. I said, I sure did. So, because it was one of those videos, it was one of the most boringest states in the United States. I think it was Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, and I think, try to remember the other state that was in, maybe Montana was considered like the most boringest states in the United States to live in. My mindset is, if you're going to pay to live someplace, you should enjoy being there. You shouldn't just be there because of a job and, because of other things. But that's just my mindset. But anyways, I just thought it was funny. And he's just like, yeah, I said, well, why don't you go back to Wyoming? It's like, it's dirt cheap to live there. So I said, compared to most states in America right now. And he's like, yeah, well, he's like, I got to get the money. I was just like, well, I can understand that. It's never cheap to move anywhere. And, you know, you got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. So, but I'm just like, well, hey, man, just keep working hard and maybe you'll be able to get back there. But, you know, this money game is serious. And it's not about flossing. It's not about cars. It's not about jewelry, Jordans, you know, Gucci and all that crap that just makes other people rich and whatnot. This money game is real, to where it's like it needs to be normalized on how to figure out how to make money while you sleep. That's the main reason why I'm making this video, because I continuously run into a lot of my elders who played this money game the way that society told them to play, and they end up either working till the day they die, or they end up retiring or being placed on disability, unfortunately, in certain situations, no fault of their own, because they only had their job and that was it. They only had their job and the Social Security, and that was it. They had nothing else, any other resources to pull money from. And nowadays, not only just the pandemic, but even the freaking recession of 2007, and I've repeated myself on this one, it shows that you cannot just depend on a single income. You cannot just have savings. You have to have assets. You have to consult financial professionals to see where the best places to put your money. And you have to treat it like your career. You know, I call the money game like a career. In any career, doctor, lawyer, engineer, agent, you know, for all my blue collar workers from all the skilled trades and whatnot, they constantly have to evolve and learn and see what the newest products are out, policy that's out, people that are in IT, figure out what's the newest thing that's coming out, how to stay abreast of certain things. And I look at the money game as the same way. We all have to stay abreast of things and see how it's going on. Even myself, I'm guilty of not doing enough reading, especially when it comes to companies and the stock market, different cryptocurrencies and things of that nature. We all have to stay abreast of these things, because that's what matters the most. It matters it's just as important as you going to your job every day. All right. And it's just as important as you putting time into your career. It's just as important as you putting time into your business. Okay. Learning how to make money grow while you sleep. Because, to quote Mr. Warren Buffett, you don't learn how to make money in your sleep, you're going to work till the day you die. And if that's what you want to do, then that's fine. But that's why I use the hashtag make money moves or live broke like a fool, because there's going to be people that are going to live broke like fools, and a lot of it's because of them, because the lack of action that they decided to take, the lack of education that they decided to get outside of the normalized education. So that's it. It's like, you know, don't take this money thing for granted. That's my basically rant of the day, because the money game will get you. You know, that old song, love's going to get you. No, money's going to get you, and it's not going to get you in the way that you want it to. All right. So do the great 3 free things, family. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day and make money moves or live broke like a fool. Take care.